Nope, joke's on him.
Listen, you always have been the, since the dawn of time, Jason, the one pushing NA Counter-Strike forward. I seem to remember.
Yeah, I'll take all the responsibility. I won a major, pushing North American Counter-Strike forward. I've won an Intel Grand Slam.
Yeah.
I've had a #1 team in the world. You're welcome. All me.
All Jason. Yeah, well, send him. I hope you get to share some of those winnings.
Yeah, that wasn't in the contract. I really messed up those negotiations. I was young and inexperienced.
There's always 2020 for you. So.
There's always 2020.
Well, here we go. Second map going to be coming up, but it's MIBR versus EG. And starting on the T side is EG, MIBR on the CT side. And I'm feeling dizzy now. Camera's going crazy.
It's gone wild. And the chickens are dead. All the chickens are being knifed and slashed. This is as good a chance as any for MIBR to close this out in 2. CT side of Inferno, a tough map for them. Ooh, is this a double nade? Oh, there it comes out, and ooh, that's pretty good. Cirque down low, Breeze at just above half HP. That is a well-organized strategy for MIBR. They've even found a kill on the other side of the map.
And that's so devastating to EG. I mean, the double grenade, certainly, but the fact that now that one guy is gone, it means there's a timer on how long they can stick around here before they're going to feel like they've been found out no matter what. And they're going to go for it right away. The smokes are down, but there's a counter smoke. This is just everything about this for MIBR is so well played. Lucas with a huge double, making it a triple. He's just got a chance to reload as well. Ethan will go down as the last player. That was very well done for MIBR. Everything about this is just nicely played.
Literally everything they did was perfect. Yeah. Every single thing. The smoke at the perfect time. That is a well-constructed pistol round from MIBR. And Lucas obviously does a stellar job inside of the bomb site. Okay, so that's a statement to make in the pistol round. 1-0.
And it's going to be interesting. I mean, every time we see this map come out from MIBR, everybody, I think, is just, sort of thinking, oh, no, like, well, what are we going to see? But the fact is, at one point, because it's such a central map, I feel like they are going to have to improve it, and it'll be fun to be there when that happens. When you say, oh, this was the one time where it looked better, and then this is interesting. So EG obviously hoping that's not going to be the case right now, but you never know.
Well, yeah, I mean, just the amount of times that they've picked it themselves, like that they're putting work into it. I agree with you. I think this is one of those maps you just have to have it in your pool. Everyone plays it. Like you have to be able to compete on this map, and it's one thing that's held MIBR back in some regards for some time. 1-0.
It's also I mean, there's just so many problems with making this the map that you just can't play.
Yes.
Because then if you want to become the Vertigo specialist, you have to assume that a bunch of teams still are just going to be banning that outright. So if you make that your real strength, then maybe you'll just never play it, even if it's your best map. So there's a lot of issues like that, I feel like.
I do think there's only a matter of time. Does that spam work with an SMG?
Yeah, I think it actually does, but I'm not sure it's really worth it. But theoretically, yeah.
Perhaps why I only pumped like 10 bullets into it and just backed away. So EG just, they get control of halls, or they at least make sure there's no defense posting up, and they kind of back out of that control. Deep banana presence for MIBR. Fur, that deep aggression, yeah, we know he can turn that corner very, very quickly.
Actually, he'll go down as well. That's a crossfire that does really nothing at all for MIBR, which is a bit of a shame. The grenade, though, it goes a bit too far, I think. And Taco down in the pit. He's got some backup here. Just needs to try and stay alive, and he's doing the very best that he can. And actually, he will. That's huge for Taco. If he'd gone down, the bomb would have been planted. It would have been very awkward, but they'll clean it up. That's important.
Some timely help from Fur as well to slow down that player trying to wrap through the broken portion of the wall. Allowing Taco to just get comfortable, set his feet after the kill. They're going to scavenge what rifles they can. Almost very costly for MIBR. Just a little costly at this point, and the plant is obviously going to help EG. But it's 2-0 for MIBR.
Yeah, I don't know. That crossfire in the middle there it was a little bit awkward, but they managed to make their way out. So I guess that's good news. Third round coming up, and even with the bomb plant, obviously not going to be an investment for EG into this round. So. Apart from the grenades and some pistols, but nothing super serious.
Nothing super serial. Let's see what MIBR can do here. Obviously, they want to have a round that's relatively clean. 3 players surviving in the previous puts a small dent in the economy, but losing some players here could be massive. Good nade towards
one of them
top
bounced
banana.
off. I actually think they wanted to double nade that. I think one of them just missed. But so I think maybe
from the MIBR side. Or from the
EG side, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because I was gonna say I thought that would do more damage. I thought there was a second nade being thrown. This is a crazy play, and I like seeing it from Taco. The tough part is when he looks this direction, is he gonna spot them? He spotted one in halls, not gonna pull the trigger, but he's obviously communicating that over to KNG. This is gonna be such a wild backstab.
Yeah, the bomb is on that ramp, so he could even just post up and wait for it. He's gonna keep going.
Taco's so happy right now.
I can't believe he's not found more than, one isolated person at a time. Now he's going to get the chance. They turn around for him. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Holy shit. I feel so bad. That makes me sick to my stomach. All right.
It's like one of those kids that's unwrapping like an Xbox package and then it's just like fruit inside or something. It's like not even fair, Oh, that's terrible.
Well, at least they have the information. We'll go with that. Damage is done as well. Nade going to come out. That's going to do... Oh, my lord. What a great shot from Ethan. A drive-by. Now, MIBR should still be able to salvage this round, but this one's going to be painful.
Oh.
They're likely going to lose at least... Oh, wow. Maybe
that
not.
That was Breeze. Oh, but that was KNG trying to rotate out from A, getting caught by Breeze in the middle of it. So now they're trying to retake while also getting flanked. This is so incredibly uncomfortable. I mean, there's so many things that have gone wrong in this round. It's unbelievable. Tacos, I mean, even though it's very unfortunate, it should just be like a small, bump in the road. We say, oh, okay, well, the MP9 flank, didn't work out, fine. But then Ethan just, as you said, trucks Fur inside of the bomb site, and now they get to back out. It's all making me very uncomfortable.
No, everything about this round. Like the pistol round was so immaculately perfect. This round was so perfectly defective in every single way.
It's not good. Definitely not good.
I feel like when Taco's making that flank, like if we had the technology to have like the percentage chance that MIBR loses that round, it had to have just been so low. Like when Taco wraps around that corner, finds the bomb, has seen like 4 players that have no idea he's there. The percentage to lose that round for MIBR had to just be like, I don't know, like 2%.
Yeah, I feel like it's... I don't know. You feel for the guy, don't you?
Especially because we caught it all on stream.
It's like the whole real ramp up to it. It's like I've got 1 kill, up in the apartments, but I'm gonna forego that. I'll go. Oh, I found the bomb. That's even better. I found 2 people, and then they just turn around, and he's like, oh no, I don't know what to do. Tapping away. It's not working.
Defective SMG. It's broken.
Maybe that's it.
He might never buy that SMG ever again. That's one of those rounds where you just say, I'm never buying that gun.
Get it out of my life. Yeah.
All right, well, AWP and Cirxham finds the opening kill. The follow-up kill as well. Pop Flash Peek trying to find someone in close mid. It doesn't work, and MIBR is going to bail out. They're going to give up the A bomb site, and they're just going to go stack towards B and hope and pray. Or maybe not. They come back. At least 2 players. Cirque's going to have a chance for a 3rd kill. Looked like he was going to just walk up and peek towards that cubby.
Oh, well, Molotov will certainly do it as well. That's well played from EG, making doubly sure. And leaves Lucas alone. Graveyard positions, very, very strong, but usually needed teammate there. I can't believe he saw that through the rail. It's really well done, taking down Tarek. Now alone on the bomb site, though, we're not even really on the bomb site, just in construction. It's firm, and I don't know how you could do this.
I think he just needs to back away. Not even sure what he's going to hope to accomplish here. They do line up for him. He could have gotten 1 clean kill there, but doesn't want to re-peek into things. And with the cover of the smoke in that choke point, you can see him picking up the pace, trying to start to fall back. Wants to get away with his weapon. He knows Lucas is too far back to provide any support, and he does turn that corner just as the smoke clears. So 2nd round for EG early on. And MIBR, that one's going to be heartbreaking, considering they had the good start of the pistol round, the 2nd round. You had all the advantages in the 3rd, and now to have this as the result is really, really difficult to swallow.
Yeah, and, again, you're trying to build some confidence on, just your ability to play the map. So that's going to be taking a bit of a hit early on here. See how they do, though. They're able to save a creek, which is always fun. But just some of the basics that need to be solved. And there are a lot of different ways to go about it, but obviously you either want to have a strategy for taking and keeping banana control, or retaking it later on, or failing all of that, at least keep some mid control, or even if you can't have that, then try and apply some pressure in A apartments, just anything to make sure that you at least have an idea of what's going on. And that's at least one of the problems that MIB have struggled with in the past on this map, right?
Well, now squandering that kind of early advantage is they won't have the nades to do all those things. You know, the
Yeah.
idea of controlling banana is going to be out of the question for the next few rounds. The idea of some kind of pop flash peek in middle or some kind of aggressive mid push might be a play they want to go towards, but usually you want to have a bit of utility for that.
I mean, it's early on, but I'm noticing that Stanislaw, Tarek, and Fur all have 0 kills. So
Listen,
it's the early days, but
yeah, but also, I mean, if you're EG, 0 kills on Stanislaw and Tarek, and you're tied up 2-2. I mean, you're right, it is super early, but I mean, you'll take that.
yeah, you're not going to be too sad.
And pretty big, pretty hefty investment from MIBR on the pistols. A lot of damage is being dealt by Ethan running through the Molotov. He's dinked down as well. Although an opening kill onto KNG, who's trying to get aggressive over towards Halls. That's exactly where Taco pushed a few rounds back, and KNG this time is punished.
HE thrown over the wall, but I think actually Ethan may have screwed that up a little bit. Now he's pushing through, leading the charge with low health, and it's a great spray down. The creek here stolen from the previous round. Lucas with the triple, pistols out and tapping away, taking down Cirque. What a defense. A quad kill to defend the bomb site, and that's exactly what they needed MIBR. They could have been in a little bit of trouble here, but that was beautiful.
Yeah, especially for the level that they're invested into this round. Their economy so much relies on them winning this. And Lucas, again, a quad kill this round, as you mentioned. Remember, he had the triple kill on the pistol round at the B bomb site as well. He's done a very good job at this B bomb site. Tarek is going to bail out to the other side of the map. 47 seconds still left on the clock. So you imagine he's at least going to try for at least some more kills? Or he just saves for 40 seconds.
I like the fact that all of the EG side have sunglasses on that little one. Some of them have like a cigar or something as well. So, you know, those little player pictures down there.
I didn't notice that.
It's cool. I think a fair few of the pictures look really cool. It's a good job. I don't know when they took those, but oh no.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That is really, really unfortunate. Either way.
An awkward round in a bunch of different ways.
Yeah, a lot of awkwardness going around. I'm not sure. I don't even mind EG necessarily picking up the pace, but they certainly were not expecting Lucas to be able to do something like this. You have to say, that's a good smoke, a timing drop to the smoke of the choke point, and also the pop flash that allowed Lucas to get that initial double kill was magnificent.
He's 11-2 right now.
He's got a ton of ADR as well. 172.
He's fired up at the moment. That's it. I mean, it's impressive once again. They're going to try and see if they can run up Banana all the way to the bottom of it, coming right through the smoke, and they just don't even care. Stanislaw will get a kill, and Lucas trying to fight his way back. Grenade to maybe chase them down, but don't think it's going to do that much. So that's a nice hit from EG. Well done.
Yeah, they threw the grenades to kind of drop right behind that broken wall, and smart from EG to just back all the way down. But look how aggressively they're just rotating between parts of the map. All the way now, 3 players going to be challenging up mid. KNG's got one. Oh, the TK as well. The collateral damage from KNG has helped to clean up Breeze. And now they have to attack into this, and KNG can hold the angle. Molotov is going to be deep. They're going to be in front of it, but he peeks out on the other side. Beautiful shot, and they're holding on so well. Flames in the bomb site. Taco is repositioned, and EG have no step forward into this bomb site.
They really don't. And the bomb is on the lip of it as well. It actually dropped all the way inside of it, so they have to commit. Again, AWP shows up. This time it's fallen to take down Ethan. And in the pit, Tarek, they know where he is, and they've got him locked in. What a round from KNG. A triple. And, I mean, they doubled up. They could have been way more even.
Yeah, that could have been well worse. And, I mean, the HP on KNG and Taco, that hit was actually close to being able to get broken open, but they just never fell. And that is a small bit of unfortunate team damage.
Yeah, I mean, that'll happen, right? That was so well done. 4-2. And that shuts down the economy of the EG side. MIBR off to a pretty decent start.
Yeah, some resilience being shown early on in this map.
Don't repeat it. It's so scary. Just
no, do it. No, go back for more.
Just tempting him into straying off the...
Fallen's going to repeat. You can always count on Fallen. Fur going to hold the line, spraying down 3. One more to deal with. Stanislaw tapped down just a little bit, trying to toy. Oh my god, the spam coming through is pretty brutal, but Fur converts that as well. 4 kills for him, and he's picked up the AWP.
It's all fine. I was getting nervous there, but they managed to hold on to things, so I guess that's good news. But I really don't want MIBR to... I want him to take risks, but not in rounds like these, you know. You're on the CT side of Inferno. You don't need to.
I want him to take all the risks.
All the risks.
I'm into it. I'm bought into the style.
All right. Well, 5-2. It's working out. Something's working out.
Something is. Another double up setup. Ooh, see, this is great.
This is, yeah.
Ooh, leg shot on Debris. Back
That's
away
the kind
now.
of risk I like.
Okay, that's your level of risk that you're up for.
Yeah, definitely. Well, also because now they have rifles, so now the strategy of hanging around and just being defensive, it's not necessarily going to be working all that well. That could be a great grenade. Fallen takes it right to the chin.
So does Stanislaw, and so does the chicken.
More importantly,
Squawk comes out as damage is dealt.
I doubt it would make a sound if you threw a hand grenade at a chicken. I just don't think that's possible.
I think the grenade would be louder, so there's no way to know.
Yeah, but even then, like, how is it gonna? I don't know.
This is getting dark. Taco, aggressive defense at top mid. So is the rest of MIBR. Ooh, that's even more so turning that corner into the spam from Stanislaw. Still a pretty decent, an okay amount of utility on the MIBR side. 3 smokes to utilize, but they really want to fight for this mid control. They've got a crossfire set up, and Taco's done waiting, turns the corner, finds the kill. Stanislaw comes up to punish. And KNG for the repeat, he drops the bomb onto the ground, and Lucas is still lying in wait over in Graveyard.
He got another kill in there, KNG. He's so good in that archway position, and no chance. Lucas able to recover the aim quickly enough, and that's going to be a 6th round for MIBR. It's, just talking about what kind of weaknesses, and we mentioned that B-bomb side and controlling Banana and all the rest of it. Well, first of all, Lucas is playing really well, so that B-bomb side's not much of a problem right now. He's 13-2, but then having the extra luxury of having someone like KNG at the archway, because it's such a dynamic position, you can rotate everywhere more or less from that position. That's amazing. He's playing really well at the moment.
I feel like Rapside is where you want your crazy player.
Yeah.
That's where you want the craziness.
Yeah, because that's a position that's going to get pushed and smoked and flashed, and you need someone who can challenge.
Who can improvise and kind of just fly by the seat of his pants in different scenarios, different smokes.
What a start here, 6-2.
And you can understand the timeout from Evil Geniuses as they want to talk things over.
Absolutely, they're it's not quite panic time, but certainly a little bit of stress starting to build.
6-2. Taco and KNG at the A-bomb site. 3-man control of Banana at least early on, and Fur's gotten very aggressive again. Deep Molotov will find nobody. Flashbang does nothing to Fur. He's got the first, transfers to the second. That's the bomb on the wrong side of the smoke. And even though he goes down, Lucas is going to love life as they come through the smoke right into his Krieg.
Breeze with the Deagle. Some damage would be decent if they could, get a couple of shots in here at the end. It's low percentage, though, you have to admit. Walking into the AWP, almost at, oh, there it is. It was Taco instead. Good job on Breeze. The sunglasses now looking very fitting, don't they?
Yeah, they do look cool.
It's just a badass.
It'd be cool if they had a picture of him without the sunglasses, and as soon as he got a 1-dig, the sunglasses
just animate onto him.
Yep.
Maybe one of those where he's wearing 2 sets and he takes one of them off. And I don't know.
Oh, he's never going to expect this position. Fallen's taking him down. 7-2 in the favor of the Brazilians, looking very comfortable so far on the CT side of Inferno. Couple sketchy rounds early on, but now that they've regained the economy, they don't seem to have an issue.
Well, there was that one round with Taco that we don't talk about anymore, so...
We will never talk about that again, except on the Reddit thread.
Reddit probably going to be... Maybe we could bring it up at the hotel, saying, could you just explain to us what's going on there?
Yeah, maybe we can get that answer for Taco. We'll record it.
Find a way. 7-2. You're right. Pretty good lead. That's 4 people at the B-bomb site, early throwing grenades, and then 2 of them are going to be falling back. And actually, it's Fallen to take most of the damage. But if they tried for like a very aggressive B hit at that moment, e.g., in which that could happen, like trying to take Banana aggressively, that would have been kind of a disaster for them. Ooh,
Fallen actually passes the AWP over to Fur. with the higher HP. It's almost, I mean, if you look at the way they were trying to rotate, it's almost like they just wanted to leave an op posted up and stack 4 people over towards A, maybe thinking that the response would be a fast-paced aggression up middle. And they are right. It's not fast-paced, but it is control of brackets for the moment. Fallen going to drop that Molotov. Ethan's got to back away. Oh, and KNG missed a bit of an opportunity.
Yeah, but they still got 4 people here. They might be quite happy. Fallen, low as you said earlier. He can't really take that fight for much longer, and now they're going to be wrapping around. Excellent headshot, and that whole flank, just nothing comes of it. They want to wrap around the bomb site, but when they get shut down that quickly, it has no effect at all. Cirque, I can't believe he actually lives through that. Still shouldn't make a difference, and indeed it won't. KNG will take him down. And 8-2 in favor of MIBR. That's a classic strategy wrapping around that A bomb site, but they just don't really make it work.
Problem is MIBR is just a step ahead tactically. It's almost like going back to Vertigo where we kind of talked about how MIBR outplayed them on a strategic level. They're doing it here on Inferno as well. The stack towards Banana, the rotation away, the 4-man towards the A bomb site. EG cannot find anything good to start out their attacks on any of these bomb sites.
And that's actually a round where you probably do feel really red, because I think they knew EG at the end of that round, you know, oh, they were almost all there. How does that happen, you know? And, you know, just talking about the basics on the T side, right? That should be one of the things you're trying to accomplish. Oh, wait, they're getting close.
Oh, no. It's all going wrong. I thought Stanislav played that perfectly, and he knew exactly what was going on the other side of that smoke. I don't even know if Fallen saw him or if that was just synced up with the rest of his timing and he just got lucky.
Yeah, if you're Stanislav, you're trying to count the beat of that AWP on. You like, all right, shot, I'm moving, and then he just looked like he messed up a little bit or right into it. Well, they got Breeze on the other side with the Deagle trying to catch rotations, but none of it matters unless they can actually make the breakthrough. Now they might be pushing right as they're boosting on the other side. That's very awkward. KNG able to take down Breeze, and Cirque will get one. So they've kind of made an opening, but might not still be enough here. Ethan, yeah, he should be going down. Fallen with a bit of an easy kill there. A triple for him overall. 9-2. Just wanted to point out, if you're EG right now, I'd say you want to just take banana control and top mid and then go for like any kind of a regular execute. It seems like they're not able to do that even right now. Wow. No,
even when they've had control of top mid, they haven't been able to really do a whole lot with it, and Banana's kind of been hit or miss for them. I mean, they've had control of Banana, but Lucas has stopped them a number of times at that B bomb site. They've lost a couple of players. The ops are doing work. I think the ops are being very effective for MIBR. It's not a whole lot going right for EG.
And definitely not at the moment.
Another relocation of the op from KNG. This time he has cover. He's got Taco and Boiler to make sure he cannot get wrapped upon from the window jump. Ooh, spam comes through. That hurts. That's surprising for KNG, but he does get the tag on Tarek through the wall.
Yeah, but I just love the fact that they've switched the defense up in this way, right? We had the early 4-man at B that then turned into 4 at A.
Well, look at how mobile they're being as well when the defense first makes contact.
Yeah.
Look at how quickly Fallen's rotating back to B in case there's some sort of reaction.
This is actually everything that we've just not seen out of MIBR on a bunch of maps defensively for a long time. But I just love it. Showing different sides of the defense, as you said, moving it around when things change and they get found out. They try and change it up again. It's all very encouraging.
One more smoke on Fur if he wants to try and put it down in time. He's going to hold on to it for the moment. Smoke in the front of the bomb site. Full set piece coming in. Fur, oh, he didn't realize. One already got very close. He knows he's there now, but this is an awkward fight. This is none of the fights that Fur want. And Fallen grabs one through this smoke. And he's even going to spam. He tags the planter. So much damage is being dealt through these smokes. This is as good as MIBR could hope for in this situation.
It truly is. A 4 versus 3 here at the after plant. 2 of them stuck out on Banana while a single person on the bomb site itself. So EG, they're going to have to fight for this one. That AWP at range on Cirque could be a big part of it. And they're going to take him down right away. Taco just shoulder peeking him out. And that's going to be a perfect retake coming in. Lucas with the final kill. That worked so well. A great retake here. Plenty of time left and a 10-2 lead. Wow. And you're actually, like, that was so awkward, the timing there for MIBR. They just weren't ready, and they still make it work.
Right. I mean, they got just enough as that bomb was being planted. Once Fur went down and there was no one actually in the site, Fallen grabs onto the smoke. Some spam damage comes through. I mean, that was as much as you could hope for. And I mean, you like your boxing analogies. This is almost like EG is like knocked out on their feet. Like they haven't been able, even that round when they get in and they get the bomb planted. That's a retake where you feel like Cirque should have that kill on Taco. The timing was weird on the repeaks. And now this push down middle. Lucas is able to spray down one. KNG gets eliminated. Sandoval is just going to go right through, right into the arms of Taco, who can't double up, but so close, even though Fur is here.
Oh, Breeze, he's a monster. He's cleared the whole path, then picks up the AWP to take down another player. A quad kill on him right now. That tells you something about Breeze. Just the fact that he was able to swap into that immediately, taking that fight. That is very cool. And that's, again, I kind of don't mind that MIBR actually try and go for this. I think there was a little bit of a miscoordination between the push down middle and KNG with the AWP. But regardless, again, that's an attempt to just try and, as you said, like now that they've actually, you know, almost knocked them out, just try and see if you can follow through. They're weak, and maybe you could do that. But it gives them a third round. Just makes it a little bit interesting, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, they needed it, obviously, but it felt like that was like one of the last chances to kind of fight back and get a meaningful scoreline on the board, right? Like 10-5 you can work with, 11-4 is like, okay, we're kind of there.
Yeah, you can do something.
But when
with
you
that.
still have 5, when 5 is still available to you when you're down 2-10, like that,
wow,
still feels a little bit better.
Yeah, that's a smooth round from Breeze. That was 4 kills, and he's got 7 overall. So, yeah, I mean, I think that's another thing. Even for EG, is that the output of kills right now is a little bit low.
Which is one of the qualities of this team that you'd say would certainly not really be an issue that you had to worry about. But you're right, 3 on Tarek, 5 on Ethan, 7 on Cirque and Breeze, 4 of them in that round. Stanislav with just 4. It's not too often you get this deep into a half and see nobody on EG with double kill or double digits.
Now, can they complete it? I mean, this is the thing for MIBR. As you said, if it's 10-5, there's a decent chance that that Evil Genius, they're going to come out of this half, you know, sort of shrugging and saying, you know, this wasn't great, but it's totally doable. Whereas if they can shut them down here and make it, you know, a 12-3 kind of thing, then it should be just nearly impossible. Extinguish all hope. Crush them.
You're an evil man. Fallen, knocked down to half HP by a nade. And actually, EG, that might be one of the bright spots. They've had decent utility damage from the T side.
Setting up. What are they thinking about some of those smokes that could be thrown from that little balcony? Taco will get a kill on Tarek, so that's. They had that aggressive A defense earlier, and they kind of got called on it, but they go back to it again, and it works this time. So why not? That's a bit of a nice win.
Cirque can hold for any kind of a repeak in top mid, but banana control is where EG essentially puts their hopes in this round. Ethan close up along the wall. And again, just the counter utility from this defensive side is just, they found some perfect timings. As soon as EG comes over and is ready to set up for a hit, and now they've got to go through a smoke, and they've got that disadvantage going for them, and they've got another one. Fur with a double kill, and Fallen picks off the entry fragger, and it's all gone wrong. MIBR is going to get up to 11, and EG just cannot string rounds together.
25 seconds, and yeah, it's a 1 versus 5 for Cirque. He's taking the first kill. There's not going to be another one. That is so well done. And you have to appreciate from EG's point of view, to some extent, there is no choice at that point in time. They're all at banana outside of the smoke. If they don't go through it,
yeah,
then
MIBR knows.
They know, right? They have all the rest of the map control. For all EG knows, someone is already looking down middle saying, well, there's no one in middle. So, and if here's what's really tough. Even if they wait that smoke out, Fur even had another one. So it would have been horrible anyway.
Yeah. And
That's
I mean,
so rough.
this is such a cool look for MIBR as well, because I mean, one of the things they've had an issue. Excuse me, oh no, they're not going to push down. One of the things they've had an issue with on this map has at times, and as we all famously know, been issues in banana at that B bomb site. They haven't really been able to find a winning recipe. Now that it's starting to look a little bit cleaner, at least in this game, and that is a rough timing for Cirque. Taco transfers over, a double kill for him, and now he can just back away and wait for them to commit, but they don't even want to do that. It's going to be an 11-4, or excuse me, a 12-3 half for MIBR. This has been spectacular seeing them play Inferno in this fashion.
Yes, it actually has been. What a delight this has been. 12-3 in the first half for MIBR. A bunch of different things that we just love seeing, like all the different defenses, the sort of the mixed aggression, but then falling back. You know, sometimes having a little bit of aggression over at Banana, but then it's the apartments. It's just everything.
And the defense is mobile throughout the round as well. Like not only the different looks to start the rounds, we've seen aggression. We saw aggression in halls a number of times. We've seen the op go up there. We've seen ops peak mid, and we saw massive amounts of rotation between bomb sites as information was being gathered. So that was awesome from MIBR.
Lucas early on in the B-bomb side, super well played by him, but then KNG over the archway with the AWP. And there were so many points in the map that were like very hard to break if you're EG.
Your two operas combined for 27 kills. Now, not all of those are going to be with the AWP,
sure,
right? But a good majority of them felt like they were. I mean, there were a couple double, triple kills from Fallen and KNG here and there scattered throughout that half. So I mean, ops just picking you apart before you can even execute. But the utility usage, dropping in the choke points. I mean, there was nothing going for EG in that game.
It's been a while since we've seen a good Inferno out of MIBR, like a really long while. So everyone is excited. Everyone's happy about this. 12, except for EG, of course.
Yeah, everyone except for EG, that for sure.
And whoever loses this, by the way, is going to be playing against G2 for elimination. I guess they're not playing for elimination. They're playing to not be eliminated. I don't know. They're not trying to be eliminated, I'm assuming.
Well, you'd hope not. That'd be an issue.
Well, here we go. Second half coming up. And earlier grenades, bombing, Stanislaw, that could have been much worse. And the Glocks are now getting close. And actually, it's on the other side. Breeze to get a couple of kills. And now they're just trying to see if they could push up. The bomb is lost, though. That is a problem.
Oh, but they can still pull this back. Low HP player back towards T-spawn. Oh, my God, Fallen. Never knew Cirque was going to get aggressive there. And you have to appreciate this out of a pistol run. EG's just saying, listen, we just got destroyed in that first half. Let's just get hyper-aggressive and see what we can find, see what happens. And they've got to win. They've got a pistol round victory, a 4th round on the board. A long way to go for this comeback, but that is the best you can hope for to start out.
Yeah, some aggression, some flexing. I like that. Ooh.
And Breeze is now in double digits.
I like that as well.
So is Cirque. All off that round.
Just starting to get there. Started to push their way up.
Took 16 rounds.
Something's working, at least for. I mean, sometimes that's enough, right? One or two players that can create a bit of space.
Well, if there's anyone who's going to be able to go on a run and just carry you through a really tough stretch, it'd be Breeze. Like, that's someone you just say, listen, man, just, throw it all out the window. Go nuts. Carry us through, like, the first 5 rounds of this half, and then we'll see if anyone else comes alive.
Well, now's the time for it. That window to even try and do that is closing pretty quickly. Up against Deagles and a Scout on Fallen. I don't know, I usually love the Scouts, but I feel like it's not a very dynamic weapon on this map, is it, on the T side?
Yeah, I mean, if the op isn't really that great on the T side of Inferno, you have to imagine the Scout is going to be rough to make work on a consistent basis.
Because you're just hoping that someone peeks into you, but wouldn't that be just as effective with a Deagle at that point in time? It's not a huge issue, but we've, I'm just saying.
Yeah, just, filling some time.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Deagles are slowly. Silent Deagle pack moving up the middle.
Oh, Cirque has a chance to gain some bonus money. A very slight off angle. That is effective against Fur, but that's about it. There's the pop flash on Rap side, so Breeze can double up. He's got 3 kills in the round. That makes it 6 so far in this half. And Fallen's going to have no one to find inside of this bomb site. And oddly, if he doesn't die, he's not going to get bonus money. So he's got to be very careful how he manages this.
Yeah, just
10 seconds on the clock.
He's just trying to die. If they were really mean, they would just try and run away from him. That would actually have been kind of devastating if they just backed on out.
Yeah.
Don't want to be stuck with no loss bonus in that round at all. 3 HE's been picked up by MIBR.
Top
4.
4.
It's an auction now. Can we get a 5th? No, with double flash instead. Not quite as exciting.
I'm trying to think of where these 4 nades are going to go. Maybe they do like a nade stack with 2 at different positions. 2 towards top banana, 2 towards top mid maybe? I don't know.
Throw them all at the same position when you're at it.
Okay. 4 towards top banana. And it's not going to work. In fact, all the nade damage lands on their side of things. And yeah, you can see Breeze, he's looking for a heat check, looking to see if he could just get into this game in a big way, taking those fights down mid with no good reason. He does fall, but no chance that EG loses this round. Tapping away as Stanislaus Cirque finishes off the kill, 12-6.
I still appreciate the quad grenade up there. I still think it's a cool idea. Why not do something? Keep us entertained. Some fireworks celebrating, you know, the huge round lead that you've got.
Celebrating, yeah, well, let's celebrate the win.
What if they remove the decoy because it doesn't do anything but add fireworks as kind of a taunt? So you can buy them for like 50, you know.
$50 and it's just like a Roman candle that you drop in the map?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
Because we don't have taunts in this game, do we?
No, not yet.
Not yet. If we have a taunt in this game, surely it's got to be like an actual teabag kind of taunt, you know. Like that would.
I would love that. I'd be all in. I would even be fine if there was a price tag attached to it.
Oh, for sure. Like,
yeah, I'd buy that.
Got to make that money, but.
All right, some nade damage on the Tarek. Late utility used by the defense. The Molotov is right into a smoke, which is unfortunate for EG. They still have 3 players here, though. They are really going to want to fight for this, and they're going to come out on top of the initial battle.
You've got to give it to Lucas, though. Somebody called for him to take that fight, and he was like, you know what? I'm alone here, and I don't know how many people. I'm just going to go for it anyway. Fallen goes down. This is a great start for EG in the second half. You've got to appreciate that. The kind of comeback they're trying to pull together is a very, very tough one. So the early advantage here is huge.
No, but again, this is the perfect way to start it. And I don't want to, get into it too early, but this is looking like EG can actually build this into something pretty special. They're going to survive this as long as there's no catastrophe down here, down on the stretch of this round. There's going to be a lot of players surviving, a lot of money built up, which if you're going to make this comeback, you need the economy to sustain some losses.
Oh, that's a great position. Smoke on the other side. Taco gets down to the pit. This could get very interesting all of a sudden. 25 seconds for finding a kill on Breeze, and there's some backup in here as well. Stanislaus in the corner. They weren't ready for the third person, and now Tarek is even stuck. No. I can't believe it. They find him inside of it, and 15 seconds. They're going to get the bomb plant down. Cirque now in a 1 versus 2 with the AWP for the retake. They even tag him through the smoke just to make it a little bit worse. The Molotov, if he could have found the kill, that would have been amazing, but now he's in so much trouble. I can't believe it. MIBR, 5 versus 3, and they make it back into this round.
In such a big way. There were so many crossfires set up for EG, and those fights all go to MIBR. That is so brutal. That takes away a lot of what I mentioned just before that hit began.
That's outrageous.
That's one of those rounds where it's hard to judge. I'm not even trying to criticize, but with hindsight, you just say they look scared to take fights. Like 2 players inside the bomb site, both hiding.
But I think at that point, it's kind of true, but at the same time, you're in a 5 versus 3. You've got 25 seconds on the clock. You think, why not wait? We've got everyone here. But again, but you're right in the sense that because they were so drawn back, it just allows for so much space to work with.
It's here, though.
Wow.
Obviously, that's tough. Breeze, that's a narrow angle to re-peek into, but no one fighting inside the bomb site. So, even despite the fact that there's 3 players there with a pretty decent setup, not able to work together. It's just mostly heartbreaking. I guess I'm just trying to find a reason for it. Bit brutal. 13-6. Tarek with the ult now, going to jump up over, and Kanji's already got the angle.
He was ready with that Krieg. That's a 4-on-5 here. The money for EG all spent in this round. So they pretty much have to win it, or again, that comeback miles away. The gun barrel showing there for Cirque. So now 5 versus 3. Ethan, that's a nice flick, but dude, they're going to find every single one. That Krieg for KNG working its magic. Triple on him. That was, yeah, I didn't even realize there was going to be a second player to back up Ethan, and even that wasn't enough.
No, it wasn't at all. That's a catastrophe. Nice round from KNG. Triple kill as he takes the B bomb site pretty much on his own. And Breeze is left holding the pieces, and if you look at the money on the CT side, whatever he can salvage out of this round is all they've got. Still got a lot of time in this bomb to survive. Although, fortunately for him, Furs actually just walked and cleared out this path, so he probably thinks that A bomb site is
you're
empty.
Right. He's sort of doubling back. You're right. I would have assumed the same thing, but at least he's in the area. Breeze ducked down behind the box, so you have to assume that he's going to be fine for now. So it's something to work with, the AWP at the very least, but it's not looking great. Maybe we could see some kind of wild aggression out of this orb.
You'd have
This is where you run boosted into the middle to take the peak.
Okay. You love your own boost.
I do. I just think there's no downside as long as you're the one spectating. It's
as long as you're the one not playing. As long as you get to go crazy or laugh.
They've thrown it towards the middle. Circ, he's got the spawn for it.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to do the run boost. I think he's just going to peek it.
But the run boost peak is so much more fun.
Yeah.
Max 7 now. I don't know. Those shotguns took like they were used for a while, and I feel like now we don't see them anymore.
I miss the shot off. I miss the Kraken skin.
Yeah, where's JW? You need him.
Kraken was such a good skin.
Yeah, that was enjoyable. I don't know. I guess it never really made like a full-on breakthrough, did it? People kind of enjoyed it, but not enough.
It could have been a Dragon Lord.
Yeah, maybe. Well, that's the aggression that I wanted anyway. So credit to Cirque for trying it. You've got to give it a chance. There's the Max 7 though. Exploding Taco on the other side.
I think Fur probably realizes that either that shotgun is turned around to zone in his position or there's backup. Just doesn't want to mess with it. So man advantage for EG.
Probably would love to try and spam the wall there, but at the same time it is risky.
Yeah, if you start spamming the wall too much, then someone just pushes into the room and takes you out. Now, even with the 4-on-5, there's still a chance, a decent chance for MIBR to win this round. 3 players going to rotate over, so there's a Krieg, CZ, and a Famas at this B bomb site.
No info on what's happening on the B bomb side for EG, so those 3 players here, they could be stuck there for a little while, starting to slowly gravitate one back. I think Breeze with the Krieg starting to make his way towards the Rap side.
It's cheating, though, because they don't know what the presence is like in Banana,
Yeah.
and they don't have numbers for middle.
Oh, is it going to be apartments they're going to play for? They're setting up the smokes over on the other side, so that could, you know, that would have to keep a couple of people honest if they were there by library. They sort of have to stake around and take a look for it, but that Max 7 could be the real difference maker here. 20 seconds, and he's set up to take every single person down. They're going to need a flashbang, and it's going to have to be a really good one. First guy through, no chance. Stanislaw, third kill with the Max 7. And yes, there's no entry here. Yeah, he's ready to take that fight all day. Even falling, dropping low, and Stanislaw with the triple. Could have been pretty much everything for him. That's huge.
Yeah, what a magnificent hold. What a magnificent round from Stanislaw with the shotgun. He provided everything. Uses that shotgun perfectly, getting into close range angles. MIBR fall a little bit flat in that round. 14-7, still plenty of time. They'll need 2 more.
And there were no grenades at all. Maybe they had none, but
I don't think they had any flashbangs to force him off that angle. They used a lot of those smokes to kind of set up some kind of a fake, maybe put out some counter utility from EG to kind of disguise exactly where they were going to attack, and it was just kind of a risky play. Oh, that is great. Through the Molotov for Fur. Breeze and Cirque respond quickly, but the A bomb site's in a lot of trouble. Fallen's going to try and hustle to this angle. Cirque's already here, though. He's beat him, although he's a little bit blind, and Fallen going to get in towards Pit. Cirque saw it.
he definitely saw it. But how long can he keep that angle? He's got a little bit of backup now. K&G walking in with the Krieg, and a bit of an off angle. They didn't even spot him there. Tarek going down. I thought maybe he would have seen that. Ethan going to be in position with the rotation, so that'll actually help out quite a bit. But Cirque inside of the bomb site with that AWP still. This is going to be real tough for Lucas, even though he's been playing an amazing game so far. How do you win in this one? He's waiting to try and maybe see if they'll make a mistake. He saw the head of him, but nice response from Ethan. Very, very close round, this one. And EG will make it out, 14-8.
I'm actually, that's pretty heads up for Ethan to be close to that A bomb site. Not even sure what the decision was to stick around that much. Probably just thought that player didn't have the time to get back to the B bomb site. But if he's not there and that's a one-on-one, that's plenty of time for that round to swing to MIBR. Still, you have to say, like, one of the win conditions that MIBR have with this much of a lead is still just grinding down the economy. As long as they keep getting, 3 to 4 kills in these rounds, EG eventually is going to be missing something, a nade, a Molotov, whatever it might be.
Scout, just to tag up Cirque there. And he's probably going to get the message and just fall right back. So they pretty much, I think, know what's on the T side here.
I think this game is going to get close, Andrews. I think EG is going to bring this back into a very narrow margin.
It's starting to feel that way.
Because I think their CT side is looking pretty damn strong in these early returns, and this is where they really loosen things up on an individual level as well, knowing, I mean, they already have, essentially.
Ooh, Fallen to get that kill. Followed up from earlier, Taco in a close position with the Deagle, and again, just a little bit of loss here economically would be huge. Fallen might have, I don't know, maybe the heart attack there. Just turning the corner.
He still got the shot off and the tag.
It's not bad.
Not bad at all.
14-9. Yeah, it's got all the elements of a game that could get very close at the moment. It might be yeah, buying in this round though.
Yeah, I was just gonna say they've just called the third tactical timeout. Gonna discuss some things as they will invest into the round. Taco's already picked up the Krieg, as you can see. They need to be careful that they don't throw too many rounds away, getting picked off by the AWP, getting picked off by utility or delayed banana takes from by the Evil Genius's defense. You know, if you have this massive lead, it can feel like you squandered it so easily if you play a lot of rounds 4-on-5. Like if you're just constantly getting picked off, you're like, great, we had this big lead, but we didn't get to really play any of the rounds in a 5-on-5 situation.
Yeah, I agree. There's definitely some frustration to be found there, I think, already. And they must feel like just one round is what we need, then at least we're playing for overtime, and that might also take some of the energy out of EG, but 3-man stack early at the B bomb site, probably going to fall away if they don't get any action here. They're going to be flashed in, but on the other side, just one person. This time it's KNG. Earlier was Lucas. That's a nice shot through from Fallen. Very important, even though Lucas takes a lot of damage, but MIBR, they have a lot of times here where they're fighting with a single guy on banana.
That's an important trade for Fallen to find. They absolutely needed that. Bomb alone and banana at the moment. They have to be careful, MIBR. But a lot of presence here up mid, and Breeze just backs away from the corner from the angle that they've pre-fired. Taco, excuse me. This is bold, but I like it. Breeze had no idea. Taco's delivered an entry kill, and Fur's going to back away from that smoke, but the timing isn't there. It clears. Bomb's on the ground, and Fur, that's a difficult fight to peek into. Taco's going to come back to help out, trying to cause some kind of distraction.
50 seconds on the clock, and finally the bomb. Oh, they're boosting on the other side. They nearly catch him, but Taco's down. So, man, there was a real opening here for MIBR. Now, I'm not sure anymore, but they could have probably had the bomb and the bomb plant in a 3-on-3 there. I don't know if they didn't realize the smoke was down, or or was going to clear that quickly. Definitely some mistiming there. Bomb plant going to help out MIBR no matter what here. And another kill would be huge. But they're going to just triple team him. He's going to get the one. So still a lot of damage, but it will be easy to pick up the round. 10-14.
Yeah, it's double digits now for EG on the defense. They're scrapping this close together. The plant is going to help, though. It should be another buy with the full losing bonus in the way of MIBR. They've got plenty of cash flow as long as they can get those plants.
Yeah, that's helpful.
I mean, that's exactly what I was just speaking about, that MIBR has to be cautious to avoid, is KNG on that solo mission in Banana gets eliminated. Now, they were lucky they got the return. That's not going to happen every time. But even in the equalizing kill, they took so much damage.
Yeah, and that was just shot through the smoke, right? So 9 times out of 10, that's not even going to be working out that well. And then they might have never even been close to that round. 14-10 though. And they have bought in this round. This time they're going to commit a little bit more to trying to take this fight. Grenades are thrown in, and the flashbang is dead on perfect. Taking down Ethan. That's what they needed. And now they don't actually have to push anywhere. They've still got control of the other side of the map. They know that no one's pushing up behind them. They've got a lot of time.
And they forced a lot of utility out of the defenders. Stanislaw has nothing. He was one of the players there. Tarek only has the one smoke. They had to use so much of their nades and Molotovs to slow down that pressure to feel comfortable at all. Stanislaw stepping in front of the smoke, turned for a flashbang. And wants a peek, and he's going to find it. Oh, just the one kill. He almost transferred over. But now Breeze and Cirque have stepped up into position. That should let him know. 2 players at this A bomb site, and KNG on the lurkout halls. This could be massive, but 2 players going to commit over towards the B bomb site. They don't have the nades. Tarek with the peek. He needs to find one more. Lucas going to take the fight, going to win it. He's alone. KNG hasn't made a move yet, and he's got to hustle over towards CT spawn.
Oh, this is so awkward, isn't it? If Lucas goes down here, they're in a lot of trouble, and Cirque is there with the AWP. He's just going to have to buy time right now, Lucas. He needs KNG to get a little bit closer so at least he can play for the afterplan, and he's flanking in behind him. He doesn't even know that flashbang might give it all away. A little bit of a grenade there. Lucas with the kill, and KNG with the flank to take down Breeze, and that is finally 15 rounds for MIBR, and that round, that 2-on-2, that was on a knife's edge.
And KNG gets the flash assist on Cirque towards CT spawn.
Yeah.
The flashbang was absolutely perfect for that peak. What great communication between Lucas and KNG to find that 15th round. This is magnificent. But what a crazy, crazy round to be on a knife's edge in this fashion. Lucas winning that battle with Tarek. I'm not even sure how blind Cirque might have been.
I think it would have been.
It would have been a distracting, but he was far enough back. I don't think he would have been full blind.
Probably not full blind, no. Now they're pushing down, and a quick trade there. Lucas going down at least. Cirque able to find that kill. They don't have almost any money here. This is what you brought up earlier, but maybe the Deagle will do a Breeze. That could have been a double. Instead, he goes down, and now they're right on top of Cirque. I can't believe he gets that kill. The flick nearly connects as well. Still a 2-on-2 here, and this is MIBR trying to close out this series right now.
This is all measure of tactical Counter-Strike thrown out the window. This is scrappy, this is fast-paced, and this is just hit a bomb site, see what you find. 2-on-2, fallen with the op inside a pit.
Stanislaw on the flank. It could be huge if they don't recognize that he's here. He's managed to crouch his way out, but one peek from falling in the pit, and he's gone already. Jumping down, I don't think he even realizes, and there's the round, and there's the series. 16